The killer who was meant to care. The writer Arthur Golden once said, "Adversity is like a strong wind. It tears away from us all but the things that cannot be torn, so that we see ourselves as we really are." This was true for many of the residents of Quakers Hill Nursing Home in Sydney, Australia. Many of them looked back on a mottled patchwork of years checkered with hopes, dreams, sadness, love and fear, living through the Great Depression and World War II. The ravages of time had taken much from them, but left them older and wiser, each one a unique individual loved by families and friends. When we talk about true crime, our minds often jump straight to the infamous serial killers we all know: Bundy, Dahmer, Gacy, silver-tongued monsters who lull their victims into a false sense of security before engaging in the barbaric slaughters that fill their fantasies. Perhaps the other image that springs to mind is of an alienated loner tortured by their thoughts, who one day snaps and embarks on an unstoppable rampage. This case does not fit into either of those categories. It is particularly shocking as it was committed by a member of a profession with a long and noble history, who should have had the instinct only to care, not to kill. Families often struggle with emotion and guilt when the time comes to choose a residential home for their elderly relatives, and they should be able to trust that their loved ones will be nursed by staff who are vetted, trained, and dedicated to their calling. In 2011, the families of Quakers Hill Nursing Home residents were left bereaved and seeking answers when a nurse broke not only the rules of his profession, but the rules of humanity in a case that sickened the world. Quakers Hill Nursing Home is in northwest Sydney, Australia, and is run by Opal Aged Care. The facility offers round-the-clock nursing for frail elderly patients, including those at the end of their lives, respite services and dementia support. In Australia's online aged care guide, they boast that the dedicated team at Quakers Hill provide residents with care that is delivered in a compassionate way for the best possible quality of life. But on the 18th of November 2011, compassion was far from the mind of 35-year-old nurse Roger Kingsley Dean.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.